Okay, so that's a bad clothing store, and you don't sell clothes, because if you sell clothes, it's not cool. Because you're a clothing store. Yeah. Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Destroy the City. And last time I played this game, I think I had gotten a car and access to the first area. But I ended up enjoying it so much that I played it that entire night, and I accumulated all the items. So completion of the whole game takes about probably 2 to 3 hours. I didn't spend any Robux. Now I can show you all the cool things. So with the bolts, you start off with your scrap metal, rank up 2 times with the red hot, magic blue scrap. It's supposed to be 2.5. The text is messed up. Gold scrap is 4 times coins. This is supposed to be 4.5 times coins. And then rainbow scrap is 5 times coins, which gets you a ton of money super fast. Then we got the backpacks. You start with your small satchel. Get the bag with extra pockets, bigger satchel, briefcase, medium backpack, big backpack, bigger backpack, military backpack, duffel bag. Bigger duffel bag with money. Okay. The Murica bag. And the biggest Murica bag. Now these are the easiest things to get. So if you do play this game, I recommend getting the inventory first. Then we have all the weapons. There's a ton of these. So you start with your small hammer, and you start ranking up to hacksaw, wrench, screwdriver, fancy wrench, sledgehammer, frying pan. That one's funny. Pipe, keyboard. That one's also kind of funny. Bat, crowbar, katana. Pickaxe, branch staff, scythe, axe. Way cooler axe, because of course there's a cooler one. Snake staff, ancient staff, Egyptian staff, big hammer, key, which is just a giant key. I thought that one was pretty funny too. Club, giant tree. Now this one was goofy looking. Look at the size of that thing! Then after that we had the epic hammer, mega elite sword, which is my favorite one, but it's not the best one. That just looks evil. The mega epic hammer is pretty cool too. Floral axe, curved katana. Oh yeah, that's right, it was just a little small one. Crystal hammer and your crystal axe, which is the highest you can possibly get. And that's it for all the shop items. You can see that right there, shows that. See, the thing about this is it says bonus 2.5, 2,300, 2,000, 10,000, but it's not actually that. All it is when you go into the thing, say you look at this, and you can see it had 4 health. It just dies so fast. So then when you go into a higher area, instead of having 4 health, they'll have 21.6k. This is a pretty significant leap. But as you can see, you don't get anything from actually hitting the car, or from actually hitting the thing. You just get to hit it more, so then when it finally is up, you get a much bigger chunk. You can see I got 20k, 5-time multiplier, that should be 100k. There it is. So now let's check out the areas. First gotta hit this bat. Okay. So we saw the clothing store already. That's your first basic place you go to. So there's only one thing to do here. Bat, 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 bat. Destroy the clothing store. Oh, destroying things shouldn't be that much fun, but it really is. Okay, now that we successfully destroyed the clothing store, we go to the next one, which I think was the music store. Bad, 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 bad. Okay. Soda machine. Bad and bad. Yes, music store. This is the music store. What we do in the music store is destroy everything. Bad, 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 bad music things. Dare you do such a thing to me? But of course, they all just come back. So we're not actually destroying them. Plus, I really love bass guitar, so I would never destroy it. Bad. Next up from that was the arcade. Just around this corner. Arcade. This one they just started having. Oops, they started having just higher HP again. You can see 2.3k. So in here you can just start hitting the items more to accumulate money instead of just hitting a bunch of little things. You can stand in one spot and accumulate it faster. You can see these take a little bit longer to break. So let's go ahead and destroy this whole store. Bad. No bubblegum for you. Okay, the next one after that was the car lot, which is this one right here. So all this one is just a bunch of cars stacked up right next to each other. And each car has 21.6, yeah. So as you can see, those just take a little bit also. You can't just go rampaging through this one like you do the other ones. Bad car! Okay. And then the final one is the jewelry store. Let's go check that one out. In the jewelry store, it takes a long time to break any item, so you end up getting a bunch of coins for it. EVP is going to be interesting, but it almost seems like it's not going to be fair, because if anyone has these really strong weapons, you know, just like completely obliterate anybody. Okay, so this is a jewelry store. As you can see, these have a lot. 39k, so you just smack, 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 smack. And then you'll get 39k worth of bolts. So they don't actually give any more. Wow, the box has 30k. They don't actually give any more bolts per store like it says it does. It's just you can hit them more, and then you get a grand total of a much higher amount. But everything in this jewelry store has massive amounts of health. So this is how I accumulated my fortune. Once I got to here, you can just endlessly smack things. Which one has the most health? 47, 38, 54, 9, 32, 54. Oh, it looks like the winner was... Wait, wasn't there a 58? Yeah, it's almost 55k right here. So what you want to do is you smack that necklace and smack that one and smack that one and see, and the correct way to break things is always to just run around and yell random things. Except for that. We shall break you. Necklaces should not be bought. Bad! And after they die, you always have to say bad. So that's jewelry store. Car shop. First, bad. Okay. So I was also able to purchase all the cars. Let's go. So what we got up here in the cars, you got your basic car, you got your blue car, blue box, yellow box, and then it goes over here, a semi-truck, which you figure would do the most damage, but it doesn't. VIP car, I do not have this because I did not have Robux. Speed Racer, $1 million. And we have the Drift car, $2 million. And the Indy car for $10 million. So, let's go give those cars a little test run here. Here's your basic car. This one right here. box. Yellow box. Okay, I guess there's a flew up there. Blue semi. Speed racer. The drift car. And the Indy car, which is the fun one. We'll take the Indy car out for a spin. This car is really fast. So we should be able just to pretty much plow through anything. Yeah, see. This thing can just destroy everything. Which is cool. You can actually bring these cars inside these stores, but sadly they don't do that much damage because they're more so just for fun. You can run over these boats. We're gonna be selling hot dogs here. Get your hot dogs. It's a bad hot dog! And that's the proper way to get a hot dog. No, we don't keep on getting stuck. So I'll show you here when you take a car into one of these. See, it doesn't. You don't really hurt them because it only does like 90 damage. So to actually take down something, you have to use a weapon unless you want to run the car into it 100 times. Or not 100, thousands of times. But you can sell your stuff super fast in the car. Okay. So one thing I didn't do is check out what's in the water last time either. Yeah, knock that thing over. I don't think there was anything out here. Yeah, it looks like just, is that supposed to be water? It's interesting. Yeah, so there's nothing really out here yet. So yeah, that was just a small little update, show you everything that is available in the game. If you did play it long enough to obtain everything, because it is really fun just to drive around and destroy stuff. Oh wait, that was ice cream. No! Don't worry, I'm a professional driver. Okay. Let's see, this time instead of using the... What does a drift car look like? No. I use the semi. Ice cream, get your ice cream. I want some ice cream. They take bad ice cream! Oh wow. This is much slower. You don't feel it until you actually get out of it. Yeah, boom. Bad boom! Okay. It's always important when you destroy something to call it bad, because then it justifies you destroying it. And that is just a joke. It's a bad light pole! It's another bad light pole. It's a bad fire hydrant. Okay, car, do your thing. Destroy the clothing store. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you could just spin this thing around and just destroy everything. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, see, if the cars were strong enough to do that in the other places too, that would be really awesome. Okay. So, that's a... Oh, man, I got stuck. Okay, so that's a bad clothing store, and you don't sell clothes, because if you sell clothes, it's not cool. Because you're a clothing store. Yeah. Also, before we go, I wanted to show you this guy. Hello. I hope you have a good day, guys. We'll see you next time. My mouth! My eyes! Oh no, don't hurt me! See you in the next one.